What's going on YouTube? Jim11 here. We are back and doing a quick video for Six Samurais. Alright, now this format, we know that there are spellbooks and E-Dragons. Very fun, just kidding, they're not. But, what do we do against them? Now, no deck right now that I want to play. It's going to be very, very good in comparison because the other decks are just too good. It's just too good. So, I sat down and made a deck list with a friend, and I said, hey, what do you think of this? And we sat down, me and a few guys, we sat there and we just went through ideas, and this is just the main deck. Now, I still have to go over what's in the extra deck. It is still in trial and error, what's going to be good, what's not. I was going through my extra deck, and there was 21 cards in it, and I was like, that's a little too much. So I really am just in the whole decision of what's going to be staying in there right now. But I really want to share with you guys my main deck, so you guys can maybe build it on Dueling Network or build it yourselves. And just tell me what you guys think, how it works. And yeah, so here's the main deck. 1, Grandmaster. 3, Kizan. 2, Kigigeki. 2, Elder. 3, Kakamusha. 3 Kakamusha. 1 Anishi. 1 Hand. And 1 Shogun Chien. This isn't a card that I would normally run because I don't think it's very good. But right now I think it's pretty good, especially in the Spellbook matchup. It's a 25 beater. It's with an extra damage. Also, theoretically, if you put out a second one, if I played a second one, you can go Big Eye, and then take their Big Eye, and then take their Dragosack. But I just think this card has great synergy with the deck. Also counters the Spellbook matchup pretty well. Yep. Spell lineup. 1 Gateway. 3 United. Playing 2 set assists in this build. This is in trial and error to see if 2 works out. I think 2 will be fine. 3 Smoke Signal. Rhoda. 3 Upstart Goblin. 1 Book of Moon. 1 Reborn. Judgment. Warning. 3 Compulse. 2 Phoenix Chain. 2 Vanity's Emptiness. And 2 Imperial Iron Walls. Alright. Now, so that's just the main deck total. But you notice I'm not playing any Dark Hole or Heavy Storm or MSTs because that stuff, it's not as much as I love those cards, they're not really doing too much right now. Like Dragosack doesn't really have any it doesn't do anything to Dragosack. Heavy Storm, what back rows? MST, what back rows? Like it's really unfortunate, especially with our locals and everything. It's just I've noticed that there's just nothing. I have to play more things that just that run through my deck. I have to really just dig through this, thin the deck and then draw everything and then draw everything and then search and then draw into my gateways and everything. I have to do that, and I have to do that and then put a lock in the field so my opponent can't do anything. I'm also playing no Deep Prison's Mirror Forces because that shit just gets popped in the Dragon matchup and the Spellbook matchup, and it just doesn't do anything. If I this is just this is an auto win to Spellbooks if I get it out. But my Vanity's Emptiness and Imperial Iron Walls really 2 main decked each really help out my Dragon matchup, especially also the 3 Compulse. Since I can't play Bottomless or Deep Prison because of Imperial Iron Wall, it really leaves me only these 5s my option, because the 2 Phoenix Chain are very good because it does stop attacks if I need to in other matchups, but also does affect the Dragosack and the Big Eye and anything else I really need. The Compulse really they go Dragosack. They've already used their Dragon's effects, and then I just Compulse their Dragosack or Big Eye back, and then they can't do anything. And then you set up for next turn. It's if you go second. No, sorry, not if you go second. If you go, if you have nothing on the second turn after you've gone first, you need to really just draw into your deck. The Vanity Sentinels, yes, you could argue that it gets popped in Dragons, but in the long run, like I think you'll be fine because you have so much more in your deck that's going to be able to lock it down, because they have to choose whether they're going to pop their like your Vanity's Emptiness, or and even if they pop the Vanity's Emptiness, you still have your Compulse and your Warning and your Judgment and your Phoenix Chain and the Xian. And I also play even the Inishi, if I can find it, the Inishi, because even though I play the Imperial Iron Walls, if you play it right, your Inishi is just amazing at this point, because yeah, it's a level 4 that gets you out your Shockmaster, but also it's just another Compulse. Like if I go if I have this already out on field and I have a Xian on board, that means I probably have 2 things engraved, and I can have that up and maybe a Vanity's Emptiness or something, and then I can just or not even a Vanity's Emptiness. Even if they pop the Vanity, I have the Vanity's Emptiness up. They pop the Vanity's Emptiness, and then like I can do things now. It's like, well, I still have the Inishi just to return your thing, or I have the Compulse, or I have the Phoenix Chain, or I have everything. And it's just really good, I think, for that matter. But the extra deck right now, like I said, is in trial. It needs a lot of work. But if you guys actually want to, I would really appreciate if you guys could do a screenshot of what you think the extra deck should look like. Or maybe a side deck, or maybe your main deck, or what you think could be different about this deck. Like I said, this is just the trial. I think this is really solid. I was playing against Dragons the other day. I played 3 matches. I won all 3, either 2-0'd them or went to game 3 and won, regardless if I went first or not. And I just thought this was really good. So, tell me what you guys think. My name is Jim11. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be around this summer a lot. So be sure to check in with other duel videos and deck profiles. My name is Jim11. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.